Y estamos celebrando en este campo Round of 16, decidiendo quién merece quedarse en este torneo. Y entre estos dos mundos, nations fight for the right to belong to history. No es casualidad, no es suerte, it is alignment. El destino se acomoda frente a nosotros. So listen closely, esto no es un día que se vive, este será un día que se recuerda. Holanda ya dejó su marca. The Netherlands. They carve their name into the day. Y viene Argentina y Bulgaria. Se preparan para entrar en la misma página. Today, Socca is not just a game. It is a cosmic event, and I think we are ready for another match on the pitch. Bulgaria! Argentina! I think we are ready to welcome these two teams on the pitch. Ready? It's time to welcome these two teams on the field for another match to the Soccer World Championship. Please welcome Argentina, Bulgaria.
Next up in the 2025 TUI Soccer World Championship, we have our second last 16 game between Bulgaria and Argentina. I'm your host, Martin Hopkins. You join us as the two teams emerge onto the pitch here in Cancun, Mexico. To the right of your picture, wearing white, it's Bulgaria, led out by their captain, Julian Spazov. Opposite, it's Argentina in distinctive black shirts, filing out onto the pitch behind their captain, Patricio Malizia. First of all, we will be upstanding for the two national anthems. Two vociferous renditions of the respective national anthems, lustily sung in particular by the Argentines. It's our second last 16 game. These two vying for a place in the last 8 and to face Greece or the host Mexico. 40 minutes of action here at least though to come. The two teams ready, 4 p.m. local time, hot sun. And there are our officials. Jakub Orlinski, the first official in this one, backed up by Justin Bebbington on the near side. And remember, for these games, there are an official on each bench as well. The two captains undertake the coin toss in the centre of the field. Patricio Milizia to the left for Argentina, wearing number 10. And Julian Spazov, the number 7 for Bulgaria. Plenty of quality for the Bulgarians. Ivalo Tomchev, their number 6, arguably the best player so far. Mentions in dispatches for Dilian Petrov and Dejan Alexov. But for the Argentinians, there is the main man, the number 10, their creative force, their inspiration, the man they will look to alongside me, Frankie Rudland. And this could be a good game.
It certainly could be. And I had the pleasure of watching Bulgaria a few times in Group C, and they were by far the strongest, in my opinion. They looked really good to the Bulgarians. And what I like about their squad is they kept the core of experience, but they've added in some really exciting young players, some fresh blood. And I think it's just taken them to the next level. As you mentioned, Ivalo Tomchev has looked brilliant. Dejan Alexov, another one who's shone for them, and Borislav Ivanov as well in goal. Has been great. So what you've got with this Bulgaria side is a really dangerous mix of know-how and energy, skill, talent. As for Argentina, well, what more can you say apart from Milizia? He's been excellent for them, hasn't he? Once again, their star man, rattling in the goals. He was great in Oman last year, and he certainly hasn't dropped off. So expecting a good contest between these two, and potentially quite a close one.
Yeah, it's going to be a little more to it. I think a little closer than the previous game we saw. Orlinski indicates that we can get underway here in Cancun, Mexico, on the Yucatan Peninsula, on the tip of the Yucatan Peninsula, on the easternmost point of Mexico. And here Argentina in possession with Figueroa. So Bonfields, we'll see an early goal in this one. You just can't look away for a second in this format of the game. Milizia back to Lima in goal for Argentina, wearing a rather snazzy black strip with their national flag across their chests. Very, very fetching attire. Is Berrios, and back it goes to Bonfield. Slightly cagey opening from Argentina. There's Milizia with his first touch of the game. And it's back to the Bulgarian keeper. Number 12, Borislav Ivanov. He vies for the goalkeeping position with Georgi Milchev. And he is a new goalkeeper. Frankie, you were saying about newer members of the squad. He is one of them in goal for Bulgaria. And the ball bounces out. And it's a kick into Argentina. Slower start to this game. And it's back to Lima in the Argentina goal. Forward to Milizia, taking up a deep lying position to receive the ball like a quarterback in American football.
He wants to play everywhere, doesn't he, Milizia? He'll drop deep, have a spell up top for part of the game.
I think he thinks he's the best in every position. He probably thinks he's the best goalkeeper as well. I may be doing a disservice, but he is a very, very talented player. Charge down there, an uncomfortable moment. Well, Alexov, the man doing the charging down.
There's certainly an aura about Milizia, isn't there? The way he struts around the pitch, and we mentioned in a previous game that we covered the glare he gives his teammates when they misplace a pass.
You can't take your eyes off him. it is a heavy burden, the Argentinian number 10 shirt, and he wears it with distinction. Ball out of play on this near side. Referee Bevington close to the action, points exactly where the kick-in should be taken. Argentina, patient build-up. Remember, these two will play Greece or Mexico in the last 8, whichever one is the victor. As the sun starts to go down in the west, away to the goal to our right. But it's still ferociously hot here, and that will play a part in the pace of this game. Different feel to the evening games. They go on to almost 11 o'clock at night. A really, really pleasant atmosphere in which to play games in the evening here and partake of the entertainment. And there is a whole programme of entertainment here. It's Bulgaria with their first spell of possession. Is Ivanov. Both sides cagey, patient at the back. Uncomfortable moment there, and Spazov plays it forward quickly, out of danger.
They'll be brought back for a free kick here. Bonfields who charged down Ivanov.
There's a flick from Tomchev. The kick-in has gone the way of Argentina. Tomchev had a really, really good game against Canada with 2 goals, and he should have had a third as well. One of 5 additions to the Bulgarian squad, and he looks an important one. But here come Argentina, hint of an opportunity. Milizia! And there is the opener, and who else? It's Patrizio Milizia, and look at those scenes. You can see what it means to the Argentinians. A shake of the fist. And again, it's their captain and inspiration who has provided the goal. It's Argentina 1, Bulgaria 0.
Well, you mentioned that number 10 shirt being worn by the likes of Lionel Messi, Diego Maradona, Riquelme. Milizia is writing his own legend in it, in the soccer sphere.
So Bulgarians are going to have to come from behind. Worth mentioning that Argentina have scored quick goals before. Orlinski called into the action here, a bit of shoving. Tomchev involved there for Bulgaria. Cut it out, says Jakub Orlinski, the Polish official. And getting the Argentinians to retreat the required distance.
It's been an aggressive start from Argentina, which I've liked.
Here's Spazov, the captain. Looks like he fancies his chances. Drives it goalwards. Not a bad effort, but wide. And it didn't trouble Gabi Lima. So, first blood to Argentina. Given away, though. And here are Bulgaria. Spazov might have a go. Draws the save from Lima. Not a bad effort. Perhaps lacked a bit of power, but got it on target. What delight there was there for the Argentinians on this near touchline. They all celebrated as one. Great spirit in their squad.
They swarmed together, didn't they?
They've only won 1 game so far out of the 3. Spazov calmly does it, but carelessly out into touch. A little bit of ill-discipline there. There's Bonfields to Milizia. And Maid goes down. And there's going to be some discussions here. Milizia told to go away. And Petrov is going to be spoken to by the referee, Jakub Orlinski. What's he going to do here?
Milizia is making the point that that tackle from Spazov was born from frustration, you feel. Or Petrov, I should say, was born from frustration. The Argentinians have really pressed and harried Bulgaria so far. And you'd say Bulgaria really have had 3 quite comfortable games. And they might be finding that they're in a much tougher fixture here.
Argentina haven't had easy fixtures. Free kick over there on that far side. Milizia lurks on the edge of the penalty area. He is the man to watch. Made. Tries a shot from distance. Over. Couldn't work it to Milizia. You rarely see a side that starts a tournament with tons of goals, steamrolling teams aside. You rarely see them march imperiously to a title in a cup competition. Quite often it's the sides that scuff their way, have tough games, that get to the final. No questions asked there by Bonfields. Argentina started with a tight win against Uruguay. Took the lead against Poland, but ultimately lost 4-1. And then drew 0-0 with Latvia, which was enough to see them through. And here's Milizia again. Not too much in terms of support. And that is reflected in the way the ball came across, and there was no one there to meet it.
The right idea, though, from Milizia. He could have tried the shot from there, but he would have done well to get it even on target. And I think he just gave a look to Coco Figueroa, who didn't really make the run for him.
The look from Milizia, you don't want that.
The Milizia glare, as we'll coin it.
You wouldn't want to incur his wrath. He's the sort of player that has people asking for a photo with him outside the ground. He seems to be a bit of a celebrity in Argentina and here. Tomchev busy, trying to work an opening for Bulgaria. Back with Iliev. And Spazov with the cross-come shot. Goes out of play. And it's a corner. This near side. Bebbington attentive to where the ball went out. Clip goalwards. Tomchev with the shot. Appeals from Bulgaria. Olinsky, a firm blow of his whistle. Calling across Figueroa.
Don't think he was a huge fan of Figueroa's attempted dive there.
Spazov, the captain, over there on that far side. Back to Alexov, tall, lanky figure. Iliev down the line, encouraging this from Bulgaria. Alexov. Argentina back in numbers. Threaded through. And worked out to Tomchev over there on that far side. Foot in, it's a good foot in. Now, is this an opportunity for Argentina? No. The ball's gone out of play. There was a slip there. And so the momentum in this game, temporarily at least, is with Bulgaria. Argentina having taken the lead on 5 and content just to hit the Bulgarians on the break. There is a goal. Dejan Alexov. Look what it means to him. Absolutely delighted. It's come on 12 minutes. The classic soccer manoeuvre of a player arriving at the far post. And that player was Alexov. And it's 1-1.
And that goal for me, Scoop, is all about the ball from Julian Spazov. It's inch perfect to the back post. He's kept it low, he's drilled it hard. And all Alexov had to do really was make contact.
Well, perhaps on the balance of play, that was what Bulgaria deserved. It started to come back into the game. This long ball forward, here's another opportunity. Spectacular that, but that's into the stand, away to our left. The Gulf of Mexico end.
Acrobatic effort that was from Ilian Iliev, especially a man of his vintage. He's a player coach for Bulgaria.
38 years old, which is not that old in soccer terms. but a difficult job to do, player coach.
Really loose that was from Lima, just passed it straight out of play.
And an opportunity here for the white shirts of Bulgaria. There's the cross, that one doesn't beat the near post. Which way is this game going to go? Back to Lima. Oh, he's giving it away. That's careless. Dangerous this for Argentina. And down goes Genga. He's won the free kick, I think, but that was heart-stopping from Argentina.
Yeah, and Genga has spared Lima's blushes there because once again he dithered over it. He was pressed really quickly, didn't react, and he's made a double of errors in quick succession. That one almost costly.
Here's Made on this near side. To Genga, who did some good defensive work earlier on. And here's the goal scorer of that equaliser for Bulgaria. He really enjoyed it, didn't he, Alexov? To Iliev. And here's an opportunity, another chance, last-ditch defending, there's a second. And it's Dejan Alexov again, celebrating in front of his bench. And if he enjoyed the first one, he really enjoyed the second one. And it's all a bit too much, because I think he's left the field immediately. Argentina 1, Bulgaria 2.
You see the celebration on your screens there, just a belly slide in front of his bench. But once again, that ball into him was inch perfect. Credit to him, because he took it on the turn ever so well, rounded the keeper and slotted home.
And that will have incurred Malizia's wrath. And he will be looking to get his side back into it. We've got just over 5 minutes till half-time in this absorbing last 16 encounter. Here come Argentina again. Shot from Made. The better option was to square it.
Spazov was absolutely screaming at Kasian Ivanov there for losing possession.
There's Genga. All cannons off the Bulgarian shirt. Photo off the man giving chase. And Genga ambles back for Argentina. Genga ball at his feet. Across to Made. Free kick though has gone the way of Bulgaria. And I think it is it Spazov down injured?
Yeah, Spazov just took a hand to the face. I think it was Santiago Goy who was trying to hold him off.
Free kick. And back it goes to Borislav Ivanov, who conceded a goal on 5 minutes, but then he's seen his colleague score 2 at the other end. Strong look about Bulgaria. Patient, a lot of know-how. Don't look as if they panic even when they concede a goal. They've brushed aside Oman, the reigning world champions, remember, in their opener. They won 1-0. That's some result. And then beat Haiti 7-2 and steamrolled Canada 4-1 when Canada needed to win to progress in the tournament. And here's Fotirov on this left-hand side. Interesting hearing the encouragement from the benches, which I think is coming through on your feed. Bravo, the call from the Argentina bench for the defending. So it's a free kick on this left-hand side, driven into the one-man wall. Crane Vitter, the man doing the defensive work. Once again, it comes into the penalty area. There's Genga, and gathered to some relief by Lima, who calmly rolls it out. Here's Crane Vitter. Lautaro Made, Back to Crane Vitter again. Genga's available, receives the ball. And it is the Argentinian bench, rather more vociferous, and you can hear them there. Referee Justin Bedminton called onto the field. A bit of a rash challenge that by Ivanov. Free kick to Argentina and an opportunity for them. Milizia not currently on the field. Crane Vitter goes for goal and didn't make the most of that. A little bit of a change as Milizia comes back on for the knockout stages is that there is an official on the touchline next to each bench. So the officiating team consists of the senior official on the far side, one on the near side, one on each bench, VAR and admin. This ball's poked forward, opportunity! How did that stay out? Now, Argentina might counter here. Here's Milizia, goes for goal, cannons off the defender, corner ball. Well, that was end-to-end stuff.
Well, after a brief lull, it turned into a frenzy, didn't it? A brilliant ball for Miliev outside of his boot, poked against the post, and then Milizia just charged away. An excellent defending from Spazov, who chucks himself in front of the shot. They're a passionate bunch, aren't they, these Bulgarians? He celebrated the tackle like another goal.
Yeah, that's a new addition to a new thing in the game, isn't it? Celebrating blocks and tackles and so forth, like goals. I quite like it.
And I suppose when you don't score many, you've got to take the wins when they come.
Here's Spazov galloping forward on the far side. Thumps it goalwards. Down goes Ivanov. Free kick. Seems to have had quite a few of those in this game. 30 seconds to go to half-time. Is there going to be another goal? And if so, at which end? Here's made for Argentina to Crane Vitter. Hasn't seen too much action yet in this tournament, the number 20 for Argentina. And bang on 20 minutes. There is the half-time whistle. Entertaining encounter in this last 16 game. Patrizio Milizia gave Argentina the lead on 5 minutes. A goal that was richly celebrated amongst the Argentine players. But then the number 19 for Bulgaria, Dejan Alexov, got 2 goals in 2 minutes and then was promptly substituted. And that is about the sum of it in the first half.
Yeah, and I think the order of the goals really reflects how this game has gone. Argentina started the brighter and were worthy of their opener through Milizia. They were pressing hard, they were winning the ball back high, and that's how their goal came about. But ever since Bulgaria equalised through Alexov, they've just cranked it up another gear. To my money, they've been dominant for really the latter half of that first half. And worthy of their lead, I'd say, at the break.
So all to play for in the second half. Half-time is Bulgaria 2, Argentina 1. changed it. Welcome back. The two teams out for the second half. Bulgaria in white to the left of your picture. Argentina in a rather natty black strip. Attacking the goal away to our left. It is Bulgaria who lead by 2-1. We are set fair for an intriguing encounter in the second half. Foot in there from Milizia, gives away the free kick. Flags fluttering, still very, very hot as we approach 4:30 here, local time in Cancun. But a pleasant breeze coming off the Gulf of Mexico. 27 or 28 degrees, very, very humid. I'm Martin Hopkins. Alongside me for this second last 16 game is Frankie Rudland. Forward it comes for Argentina on the attack with Berrios. Picked up by Milizia. Across the Bonfields. Milizia closed down by two white shirts, then drifts to the left to receive the ball. Bonfields. There's Milizia foraging down that left side. Foot in for Bulgaria, and they break here on this right-hand side. Options available in the middle. There's a decent run from Petrov to the far post. Lima deals with the danger.
Well, he tries to, but he couldn't quite grab it before it crossed the boundary.
And a missed kick there now. Argentina might break here. Here's Made. And the defender doing all the work. And it's back with the black shirts of Argentina. Argentina bench very, very vocal indeed. Great spirit, it seems, in their squad. There's Crane Vita over on that far side. Spazov in for Bulgaria. Made down. Orlinsky blows his whistle. Free kick Argentina. To Bonfields. Tranquila. A call from the Argentine bench, which I think, Frankie, means sort of calm it down. Keep calm. I think. There's Bonfields. Forced back. Milizia does well. Shrugs off the challenge, an illegal one, says the referee Bebbington on this near side. Milizia wins the free kick. Calm play from Bonfields. Crane Vita brings it onto his left foot, might go for goal, but that's the pass for Made. There's the shot. Crane Vita, the man with the shot. Couple of opportunities there for Argentina. Really patient build-up, which is applauded by the crowd.
Oh, it's mesmerising footwork from Crane Vita, and I think he's just looking at Made because it was a baggy touch which prevented him from receiving it back and sent him slightly wider than he would have liked.
And there is a challenge on Tomchev. The perpetrator is Berrios. No, say the bench. They're making their feelings known. Bonfields is called across. Tomchev still down.
talks about the passion from the Argentinian contingent down to our left. And they all jumped up in one to protest against that.
Tomchev is hurt. He will exit the field. Play resumes. There's Spazov. Forward, header away by Guillermo Bonfil. We've spoken, Frankie, about the significance of the Argentine number 10 shirt. And there is Milizia trying to release Berrios. Counter here from Bulgaria on this right-hand side. Filter off the man. Right in front of the Bulgarian bench.
It's simmering, isn't it, this encounter?
And here Argentina on the far side. Kept in play well. But it goes behind for a goal kick. But Argentina do have a history of rugged defenders.
They do. They've produced a lot of flair of Argentina, but they've also produced some bruises as well.
And Ginga reminds me, the number 2 for Argentina, of players in that mould. Back with Ivanov. Forward it comes. Neat control there from Petrov. Down near the corner flag. Made deals with it for Argentina, who clear upfield. 2-1, remember they trail. Back with Ivanov. Which way is the next goal going to go? Milizia dives in there on Spazov. The two captains clashing. Milizia gets a yellow card. That was a late challenge between the two captains. Milizia pleads his ignorance, and now for the next 2 minutes, Argentina are going to be a man down.
That is the last thing they need. Is your chief goal threat, your captain, and arguably your best player going off the field for 2 minutes. I did feel that this one, as I said, was simmering, that tensions were starting to rise a little bit. And I wonder whether we could see it boil over in these last 13 minutes or so.
I think Spazov will be all right. He made sure there, I think, although it was a late challenge. So, Bulgaria a man to the good. There's Spazov, ball at his feet. 2 to aim at in the box. Here is an opportunity, wriggling around. Was Ivanov. Argentina needs to keep hold of the ball. Ball forward from Argentina to Crane Vitter. Does well, brings it down. He would do well to keep hold of it, but he can't do so. Goes out into touch, kick in for Bulgaria. Spazov's everywhere, isn't he, on this field? The Bulgarian captain. Here he comes forward, receives the ball. Plenty of white shirts forward here. This is a real opportunity for Bulgaria. There's the chance, there's the shot, poked over. And Ivanov can't keep his shot down, and the goal remains intact.
Iliev just slowed him slightly short on the pass, I felt there. Ivanov had to sort of jump into it. Ball flicked up and then he leant back as he pulled the trigger.
On comes the official to talk to Lima. What are the nature of those discussions? Decisive blow of the whistle from Jakub Orlansky over there on the far side. Lima's kick straight out into touch. Milizia should be able to come back on shortly. Argentina so far have done okay. There is the shot from Fochirov. There's an Argentinian supporter on this near side. Ball into the box. Here's an opportunity. Real chance. Can Argentina clear it? They do so. However, Orlinski comes on. Points to the edge of the area.
But in fact, I think he might have given a Socca penalty.
We're going to wait to see if he points to the halfway line. When he does do so, it will be a Socca penalty, and it's very much looking that way. And he is pointing to the halfway line, and it is a Socca penalty.
There were legs flying everywhere in there. It was hard to see exactly what happened, but I feel it might have been a slide that drew the whistle.
So 3-4 officials called into the action. There's Bevington on the near side. He will take care of the timekeeping. So an opportunity. Is it Alexov? It is, to take the penalty. An opportunity for a hat-trick. Alexov against Lima to make it 3-1. Here he comes, decisively forward. Around the keeper, shoots, and it's a goal. It's 3-1. Delicious moments for the 20-year-old. He's got a hat-trick, and it's Bulgaria 3, Argentina 1.
He scored a confident Socca penalty versus Amandin Alexov. Similar ilk to that, rounding the keeper and poking it home. Just 20 years old, as you say, but so much confidence in him. And here's one for the future for Bulgaria. Make no mistake about that.
So we have 9 minutes left for play, and you would think that is a decisive step into the quarterfinals for Bulgaria. And what Argentina need to do here is keep their heads. Militzia's back on. And Argentina arguably have shot themselves in the foot with Militsia being yellow carded and having to lead the field. That swung the momentum very firmly the way of Bulgaria, and they've taken full advantage. Here's Militsia. They need one back now. There is the shot. And it was well placed. Keeper had to deal with it. And it's a corner ball. And here he is again. Chests it down nicely. Once again, it's an Argentina free kick. Crane Vitta stands over the ball. He looks like he fancies a pop. Lays it out to Maid on the right-hand side. Shoots. It bobbles wide. Is that a deflection? Yes, it is. It's a corner ball. All the way back to Militsia. Bombfields to Crane Vitta. Great endeavour there from Bulgaria. Giving away the free kick eventually. Slightly late challenge there. Free kick.
Bulgaria need to be careful as well, because they want to defend this lead and they won't want to do it with a man less on the pitch.
The very loud voice you can hear is a spectator away to our right. I initially thought it was the bench. And he's applying a bit of pressure to the officials.
Well, I don't speak the lingo, Scoop, but even I could tell that what he was saying wasn't particularly complimentary, and it's another yellow card. Said moments before, Bulgaria need to be cautious, and they've been cautioned now.
And now they are down in numbers. And it is Argentina who have the advantage in terms of numbers. There's Militsia. Goal now for Argentina will really shake things up. And Vitta, out it goes to Bonfields on that far side. Maid's available on the edge of the area. Bonfields drives it goalwards. In fact, it was Figueroa. Crane Vitta. Given away though. And now it's Bulgaria's turn. Foot in from Milicia. There is the shot from Figueroa. So a little bit of pressure now from Argentina. Trailing 3-1 with 5.5 minutes to go and trying to keep themselves in this competition. They won't do so like that though, giving the ball away. Just feel there's a foot poked up, foot backwards by Milicia to put the ball out into touch again. Bulgaria coming forward though. Tomchev forces the save from Lima. Decent spell from Argentina. Really need to get a goal sometime soon. Figueroa, Crane Vita on this near side. Made. Milicia. Gathered by the keeper.
Did ever so well to smother that. Borislav Ivanov chucked himself at the feet of Milicia.
Is that a corner ball over there? It is. Here's Made. Here's an opportunity. Wild swing there from Bonfield. Figueroa. Forward to Made. Berrios. Long ball forward. Keeper makes sure, punches it over the goal. Corner ball.
Certainly wasn't a shot, but it was dipping. And it needed pushing over from Ivanov.
Corner is this side. Berrios will take it, the number 14 for Argentina. 4 minutes left for play. Back to Milicia. Figueroa down the line to Berrios. Crane Vita lurks in the penalty area. Milicia arriving. Now they might be caught out here, Argentina. That's one back well, though, by Figueroa. Really good endeavour from him, and eventually he's fouled. And he did well there, the Argentine number 5, who is a nurse, I understand, and plays in the 4th tier. There's Milicia! And he's got another one.
Well, he's got another one, but for how long? I'm pretty sure there's going to be a VAR check there, because from where I'm positioned, it looked like the ball had crossed over the byline before it was put in the box for Milicia to tap home. We'll just see on the replay here. Hard to tell. They will check it on VAR. Question marks over whether this one will stand.
Well, they're lining up to take the kick off. Milicia, has he got a... It is, it stands.
It is, yeah.
It's 3-2. So we've got an exciting end to this game. Argentina are going to throw the kitchen sink at this one. So don't go anywhere with 2 minutes to go. They were very, very patient in their build-up. They didn't panic, the Argentines. Kept hold of the ball, got men forward, and arguably deserved it. And there's a foot out there from Ivanov to keep that out of the back of the net.
Big, big stop with the left boot.
And now Bulgaria might break here. Ball needs to be released early. It is. Here's Tomchev. There's a chance, and it's dragged wide. That was a real opportunity to wrap things up.
Glorious chance at the back post, and you start to feel, could he rue that one in a couple of minutes' time?
Is made for Argentina. 90 seconds left for play. Argentina trail. Milicia, he won't panic. And that's a loose ball from him. And it's back with Ivanov. And Bulgaria will be in no hurry whatsoever about this one. We started off with a 6-3 win for the Netherlands earlier on against Costa Rica. This one has been a lot closer.
How many balls do you need? It's 3 on the pitch at one time.
Patrizio Milicia gave Argentina the lead. Bulgaria hit back, hat-trick for Dejan Alexov. The third of those a soccer penalty. Then Malizia with another one just now. And things are delicately poised with 30 seconds to go. Surprised we haven't seen the rush goalkeeper. Here's Crane Vitter. Here's a chance! Saved by the keeper. Made following up. Still Argentina have it. Malizia comes forward. Breaks over to that far side. To Goy. Good strong stuff there from Crane Vitter, and he wins the free kick, which he would be well advised to take quickly as time is up. Here's Malizia, time running out. He shoots goalwards, charged down by two Bulgarian players. One of them is Spazov. Kick in. Referee Bebington indicates decisively where it's got to be taken. And here is Malizia. Is the time for one more attack? Crane Vitter gives it away though. And it's the scorer of a hat-trick who brings it away, but it's won back by Argentina. Good run from Alexov there, but it's back with the black shirts of Argentina. Here's Maid, brings it onto his left foot. Can he work it through to Malizia? Wants the free kick, doesn't get it. Now there are numbers forward here for Bulgaria.
They seem to stop there, Bulgaria. Half expecting the whistle to blow. Petrov had miles of space, and the pass was so weak that it allowed Argentina to get back in.
And here is another opportunity to wrap it up for Bulgaria. Tomchev forced back though to Ivanov, and it's cleared upfield. We've now played over 41 minutes. And it's back with Lim. I'm really surprised that Argentina haven't played a rush goalkeeper. Berrios, long ball forward, tipped over by Ivanov. That was heading into the back of the net, and it is a corner.
Last chance saloon.
Why is there not the rush goalkeeper? Corner near side. Figueroa, he'll let fly, saved by the keeper. He'll get a second bite at the cherry. And it's driven across the goal. Agony there from Goye. And there is the final whistle. Bulgaria are through. And you can see what it means to them. Absolute delight for the East Europeans. Heartbreak for Argentina. But the hero of the hour is the Bulgarian number 19, Dejan Alexov. Memorable game for him. He scored a hat-trick.
And Malizia has been shown the red card after the final whistle. Such a great player, but moments of petulance. And I had one today that I felt really cost Argentina. The yellow card when the game was poised at 2-1, killed his side, and just before that 2 minutes were up, they conceded a soccer penalty, which Alexov tucked home. But look, the day belongs to Dejan Alexov and Bulgaria. He's announced himself on the world soccer stage in some style. Such a young man, but clearly a really bright and exciting future in the game.
So in terms of this game, as the officials Orlinski and Bebington leave the field, they've had a busy afternoon, but they've dealt with things very well. Despite having some difficult decisions to make in the game, they've made them well. Heartbreak there for Malizia. He is tearful, I think. You can see what it means to him as the Bulgarians celebrate. And you can see on the far side their team photo, sheer joy. Argentina took the lead on 5 minutes through Patricio Malizia, but the Bulgarians struck back. Goals for Dejan Alexov on 12, 14, and a soccer penalty on 31 made it 3-1. Malizia got a second for his side on 38, but the final score has remained Bulgaria 3, Argentina 2.